Hi, Jeremy Peterson here with Vesta Real Estate here in Ogden, Utah. It is October 2019 and it is time for another market update. In September, we saw some interesting figures. We saw our sales volume increase 6% from the same period a year ago. We also saw our real home values increase 9% from the same time last year, which is a strong showing. Also, days on market is down or up to 21 days, which it was much higher than the 9 days it was last year around this time. So things are still looking good. Market's moving along. People are transacting, and there have not been any major hiccups that we've seen in the recent past. However, there are some very interesting things happening that I want to highlight in today's update that portend some changes coming in the future. So let's take a look at our first chart. The first chart is our inflation-adjusted house prices for Weber County. We've been looking at this a long time, and as you can tell, it is just a straight line up, shooting for the moon as house prices continue to increase. And you can see that 10% increase from last year to this year reflected in that chart. The next chart I want to show you here is our monthly or our mortgage payment index, which basically is a tracking of affordability. Is it more affordable or less affordable to own a home? As you can see here, the mortgage payments have actually been decreasing since November 2018. Now this is interesting because usually if you look at the pattern here, things will top out, and then after that they'll start to decline for a long period of time, and then they'll hit a bottom and then trend back up again. So it appears that we hit a peak, which would really mark the beginning of a shift towards a buyer's market back in November 2018. But what gets even more interesting is when we overlay the inflation-adjusted home prices and inflation-adjusted mortgage payments. When you put these two charts on top of each other, you'll see something very interesting. You'll notice that they tend to track each other in the same direction. So when one index goes up, the other one goes up too. But take a look at this last year. Look at 2019. This is the first time I can see in the chart where there has been such a major divergence between the direction of house prices and the direction of mortgage payments. So what this means is that it's a great market for buyers because mortgage payments are going down, and it's a great market for sellers because house prices are going up. Normally this isn't the case. Normally we think the opposite, that when house prices go up, it's bad for buyers and good for sellers. And when mortgage payments go down, that means that we're in a buyer's market, and that's bad for sellers. But we've got the best of both worlds right now, which is really unusual, and we don't know necessarily how long this will last. But if you're in the market to sell your home, now's a good time. Prices are up. And if you're looking to buy a home, now is better than it's been in a while, in at least the last year, because interest rates are so low. So if you're in the market either to buy or sell, give me a call. We'll escort you through the market and make sure that you get the best value for your home, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in.